if you don't get the right order of the what, the why, and the how, you're screwed. You're screwed in terms of getting results. And it's really important. And most people don't get it in the right order. That's why so few people are successful and get results. It's sad. It's sad, but it's true. Most people end up not living the life that they want. And they're frustrated. But let me talk about the right order. Let me talk about the right order. And let me start off with the thing that you don't, no, you don't want to do. Start off with how. Now, you see people all the time at meetings, at webinars, they're always asking how questions. And I call these people askholes. That's right, askholes. Because, first of all, you can tell them how, but they're never going to do it. They're going to write these notes down, and, we got bullet points and pie charts and all sorts of shit like that. And then they go home, and they don't take action. And they don't take action because the how is actually, that's the last thing you need to figure out. It's the last thing you need to figure out. Yeah, like I said, you see them at meetings. They're always up there during the break. The speaker has to go take a pee. He or she wants to clear their head. And they're up there asking questions. How? And usually, like a pack of, like a swarm of bees up there by the podium. Now, so we got to deal with the how. And I'll get back to that later. Now, I know, everybody's famous Simon Sinek says, he's got his book, Start With Why. And, Simon's got a great following. He's done a lot of good for a lot of people in their lives. At the same time, I think he's wrong. I think he's terribly wrong. I think he's terribly, terribly wrong in terms of starting with why. And the reason for that is, when you say why you want something, well, the question is, what is it that you want? What is it? So, why does not exist in a vacuum? Why is the answer to a what? That's right, a what. And as far as a what goes, it needs to be very specific, quantifiable, and it has to have a due date. That's right. It has to have a due date. Once you get those three things set, maybe there's a few other things you might want to add to that. But like I said, specificity, quantifiable, and a due date. Those are the three important things that you have to have with a what. And then you move on to the why. Now, a lot of times, and I've been guilty of this, where I say, I want something. And then I have, break my notes, and I got my why there. But the why is not particularly strong. And, well, the reality of it is, shit doesn't happen. That's right. Shit doesn't happen. Next thing you know, we're 2 months into the process, and I haven't taken any action on the what. And that is simply because that was not a what that I really wanted. Yeah, it wasn't what that I really wanted. So consequently, the why was very weak, and it did not keep me in action. It did not drive me to action. And we've all done that. It's human nature. The important thing is to acknowledge that, you know what? I don't really want that. I don't want that what. And the big trap a lot of people fall into, and I posted a reel on this, is the should. That's right. You should do this. And that's where you are, well, not on your agenda. You're on someone else's agenda who's telling you, well, you should do this and you should do that, whatever. And that doesn't work out very well. But once you've got a good what, then you're going to have a strong why. As I said, if you don't have a good what, the why is going to be weak, and you're not going to be getting results, and you're not going to be taking action. So now we get to the how. The how. The how is an action plan. And it's best if you have it to be daily on a written list, daily actions, about 4 of them, maybe 5 of them. More than that, she ain't going to get done. But just have 4 or 5 every day. I plan my week out on Sunday. And, I do it in a way that I don't always, Monday and Tuesday, I have a pretty good idea what I'm going to do. As we get later onto the week, I may have just a couple of things on my list, and then I fill it in as the week progresses, because in the how, you got to pivot. Sometimes shit doesn't work out the way you think it's going to. Matter of fact, more often than not, it does not work out the way you think it's going to. It's going to be harder, it's going to take longer, and you're going to have to change your strategy to get what you want. That's just the reality of things. That's just the reality of getting results. You start in one place, and you end up, well, maybe the place you wanted to go, but the path was different than what you originally thought it was going to be. Now, if you are interested in working with me as your coach, that's right, as your coach, to help you get out of the rut, the struggle, the frustration of not getting results in your life, whatever it may be, then I'm going to suggest that you reach out to me at www.thestandard.academy/discovery call and get on a short, I'm talking about a short call with me to find out if we're a mix. Now, you're not going to need your credit card for this call. There's not going to be a pitch. We're just kind of get to know you, talk about it, and then we see whether we're going to be moving on from there or not. But that initial call, no pitch, no credit card necessary. It's just for us to talk. Now, don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Use that website, www.thestandard.academy/discovery call, and get on a call with me. Remember, it's all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love.